Hi guys, welcome back to Geese Grills as we continue on with our Gammathon. Every time. And finally, we're doing Dandelion and Burdock. Fuck me gently, guys. You want to take out a mortgage to get this stuff, I'll tell you that much. So I said to the wife, I said, babe, look, do you know what I mean? If I'm going to carry on doing these Gammathons, you're going to have to get out there and earn a living. You're going to have to get back on the game. She says, okay, fair enough. You know, we've got to keep the old channel going and all that. So anyway, she went out for her first night last night. She come back this morning, about 5 o'clock it was. I said, how'd you get on? She said, I did really, really well. I said, I've got £200 and 50p. I said, £200 and 50p? I said, who gave you the 50p? She said, fucking all of them. I know. Listen, what do you want me to do? Anyway, listen, you know how this works. We got a £5 gammon, all right. So it's 20 minutes per pound plus 20 minutes for the pot. Bottom line, 2 hours. That is going in there. Then all we're going to do, guys, is fill this up until it's fully submerged. Now, I had to buy some little bottles and all because they didn't have enough of these big bottles. But fingers crossed, we should have enough. Now, actually saying that, let's give this a go. Very flowery. But listen, I've been asked so many times to do it, we're going to find out whether this works or not. All right? Well, it's almost got like a little bit of an aftertaste in there. Oh well, hey-oh, you never know. Hey-oh, you never know. Right, let's keep this going, shall we? Now, I must admit, even I'm starting to get a little bit tired of eating gammon. So, I'm going to have to start dropping it off to people, you know what I mean? There's only so... Oh. Well, fuck me, I'm glad they're strong bottles, you know? Right. That is us, fully submerged. Right, guys, I'll see you in about an hour and a half when we make ourselves up a lovely glaze. Right, guys, we've hit the hour and a half mark. You know what happens now? We're going to make ourselves a glaze. We are going to take our Dandelion and Burdock. We're going to whack this bad boy up. Very, very straightforward. Get this a rocking and a rolling. And pour this fella. Oh, God, that's bubbly, isn't it? Like a bit of champs in there. I'm going to say... about that much. And then today, what we're going to do, we are going to use the old Dijon and the English. Now, since the old Dandelion and Burdock is known as an English drink, I'm going to go heavy on the English mustard. So we're going to go 2 of them and 1 of them today, sort of flipping it around, you know what I mean? Ayo. Right, are you ready? That's bubbling away lovely. So we're going to get 2 dollops of the old English mustard. 1, 2, and then we're just going to go 1 with the old Dijon mustard today, like so. And then, staying with the English theme, we are going to be using the old Worcestershire sauce. See what I'm doing there? I mean, I try to make it as, you know, I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to make it as culturally balanced as I can, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get this thing reduced down as we make ourselves a nice glaze. We've only got another half hour before the gammon is ready, and then we're going to get to try our Dandelion and Burdock. Happy days. The smoker's already set up over here on the Commando Joe Connect. Today we're going to use a bit of hickory. Don't ask me why we're using hickory, no real reason. Just was the first couple of chunks I could grab, so that's what we're having. But I might have to have a day off. I might have to have 1 weekend off of the gammon though, you know. I get a bit fucking sick of gammon, but we'll see how it goes, hey? We'll see how we get on. But I do have to be honest, I've got to say that the monsters have definitely got it. There's no doubt about it, and I have just bought a crate of Monarch. So we're going to do a Monster Monarch next, which has been asked, oh God, I've lost count of how many times people have said to me, do a Monster Monarch. So that's what we're going to do next week, all right? Stick that in the old diary, as they say. But I would like to say a nice thank you. So I do get some nice comments, you know, on the old Gammathon and all the other bits and bobs I'm doing. So I would like to say thanks very much. It is very much appreciated, you know. I do this for the fun of it, like, believe it or not. I actually enjoy this shit. And like I said before, it stops me mugging old ladies, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And it's a fucking hot old day today. If you can see the setup here, I've got this massive big canopy over the top here to stop the sun coming in on me because it was getting too much, you know. I was sweating like a pig. But nah, mate, we've got to sort that out. And of course, it was fucking all the lighting up and all that, you know. Jeez, you have no idea the pressure I'm under. You think I just stand in front of this little frying pan and buzz away, eh? Yeah, it don't work like that. Talking a load of bollocks again, and I ain't having a drink yet. And I say yet, because that sun is shining. Mrs. is going out very shortly, and as soon as she pops out that door, the old fridge behind me, happy days. And guys, once we get to looking something very similar to that, I will see you guys the next half hour, and we're going to cut that fat off, and then we're going to stick her in the smoker. All right, I'll see you then. Right guys, we've hit time. Whew. That looks dark. Let's get this out of the way. Stay there. Right, so are you ready for our Dandelion and Burdock Gammon? Let's have a butcher, shall we? Well, it has taken on a colour. That is a dead cert. Oh, mate. Look at the colour of that. I like it when they go nice and different colours, do you know what I mean? Makes it a bit more exciting, like. Right, stick that fella on there. All right, let's have a little squish around, shall we? Dandelion and Burdock Gammon. Happy days. Right, you know what's got to happen next? We've got to tie this bad boy up and get rid of that horrible fat. Put that down there. Let's put the old knee grip down. Whoa, easy tiger, knee lost her. Right, are you ready? Let's see what we got here, shall we? Big old chunk of fat is going. See you later, alligator. Well, she's certainly taking on. She certainly. It's been an heavy weekend. It's always a fucking heavy weekend in this house. Anyway, look, she's taken on a lovely colour. I think that's just about us. Right, stick the other glove on as we start the old tying up process. I don't like being tied up now and again. Honestly, don't knock it till you've tried it. Let's see if we can catch anything in this net, shall we? Put that right there. A little tiny bit there. Have a little go, shall we? Ooh, that ain't too bad. I was expecting it to be a lot more flowery than that, I must admit. Oh, that's quite nice, that is. Let's see what happens when we get the old glaze on. A little bit more trim up last bit out there. I know it's criminal taking this fat off, and I know you're going to moan at me, but look, you know, I'm not going to change. I'm fucking too long in the tooth for that now, you know what I mean? Get too fucking old for it. Hey, round she goes. Give her a nice tug. Who don't like a nice tug, eh? We have the power to rebuild, as they say. And there we have it. Next stage, guys, we're going to take our lovely glaze and give this a smother. Oh, look at the colour of that. Happy days. I do like the glaze. Happy days. I just can't help myself. Silly fucking sod I am. Get plenty on it. Get in all those nooks and crevices. Honestly, you lot must be able to write my script now by now. It's the amount of times I fucking said all this. She's looking something very similar to that. Next stage, guys, we're going to bring you over. I'm going to stick you on the old smoker. All right, I'll see you then. I'll bring you over. In fact, no, I won't see you then. I'll bring you over. Right, now the Commando Joe is set up at 350. I'm going to take that fella off there. Take that fella off there. Got a lovely couple of chunks of hickory just here. All right, they're going in here. Let's get this bad boy rocking and rolling. Put this little lot back together. We're going to take this fella and stick it on this fella. Are you ready? Listen for the sizzle. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Right, guys, I'll see you in about 20 minutes when that bad boy's tacked up. We're ready to try our Dandelion and Burdock Gammon. See you in a minute. We have hit time. Are you ready? Let's have a butcher's. Oh, have a look at that. She's tacked up lovely. Oh, it tastes nice, that glaze. Right. Let's get this bad boy off, shall we? Happy days, look at that. Right, let's bring you over. There we go. It's time to let this bad boy rest. But you've got to admit, she does look pretty. Right, I'll see you in about 20 minutes. Right, guys, we have hit time. Happy days. Are you ready? Oh, it's too much. I'd have a beer, eh? Anyway, plus the fact the wife's gone out, so it makes my life a lot easier. It's only the daughter now that sticks it all over me. Dandelion and Burdock Gammon. Now we're going to find out whether all those people that recommended doing a dandelion or asked to do a Dandelion and Burdock is going to get a pat on the back or a kick in the bollocks. Are you ready? Let's have a go, shall we? I'm going to go right down there. Take that bit there. Oh, let's get a bigger chunk than that, shall we? There we go. All that flavour on there. Are you ready? Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first tasted that as a drink, I wasn't that impressed. But, fuck me gently, that is beautiful. I'm gonna go in again. I'm so surprised at that. I really, really am, because, as I say, I don't know. I didn't overly like the taste of that. I really didn't. But It's giving a lovely taste. It's a really distinctive taste to the gammon. That is absolutely fucking beautiful. Promise you. Put that in front of anyone, they wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.